Hello guys, I'm Stevie. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. If you're wondering why my eyes look like this, I have not just gotten up. My allergies are killing me and I feel like crap. But happy Sunday to you guys. I'm gonna do a video I wanted to talk about, for a little bit, and I was just waiting to see what would happen. And it's about Puff Daddy. Now, I remember when Puff Daddy first came out, I was young. I mean, that shows you how long this guy has been around. He came out with Biggie, and, he was like the hype man for Biggie Smalls, shout out. And I really never cared about, for Puffy like that, because Puffy he just came off to me as corny. And a lot of people back in the day when Puffy came out, after Big died, there was a lot of scrutiny with Puffy, with the money, with, to be allocated to Big's mom and a whole bunch of other stuff. And Puffy kind of left a bad taste in the mouth of some in the hip hop community. Now let's fast forward, to today. This man is locked up facing multiple charges. Some of them are racketeering and conspiracy, sex trafficking by force, fraud or coercion, transportation to engage in prostitution, meaning taking people to and fro. Some of the allegations against this guy is crazy. I mean, just mind-blowing. He got this stuff called freak-offs. Said he would go and send people out to go get sex workers, commercial sex workers, or just chicks from clubs and bring them out to certain places. Staff that would be there attending his parties sometimes would get their drinks drugged, and him and his kids was doing all kind of crazy stuff. This is wild, man. I mean, this dude right here is a major league freak, and it's embarrassing. Said he got a net worth of $600 million through various business ventures and his hip hop career. One of the things that I didn't like the music that he had a long time ago. It's like the music by himself, his albums was kind of, nah. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the music that was out there at that time. So I didn't really pay Puffy that much attention, just from my personal account. But some of the stuff's in this federal indictment, man, is like really messed up. And I'm gonna tell you something. Anytime you can use women as a rallying cry in court cases, injustice against them, it's always bad. It is, it's always bad. I'm sitting up here looking at some of the stuff up here. It said freak-offs occurred regularly. These freak-offs, these sex parties or whatever, sometimes lasting multiple days and often involved multiple commercial sex workers. This is the part that's blowing my mind. I'm gonna read this to you. It said, during freak-offs, Combs distributed a variety of controlled substances in part to keep victims obedient and compliant. Sometimes unbeknownst to the victims, Combs kept videos he filmed of victims engaging in sex acts with commercial sex workers. Now listen to this, y'all. After the freak-offs, Combs and the victims typically received IV fluids to recover from the physical exertion and drug use. That's bad. That's real bad. Now, when they were saying all this stuff about Puffy, I would come across it, on YouTube and other platforms. But I just was like, it's whatever. I'm not really into Puffy like that. I don't really be into celebrity gossip. But some of the stuff I found out by looking at this that everybody else is seeing and talking about, man, is alarming to me. And it's head scratching. It is. This man older than me, I think. I'm 51. He got to be like, what, 53? Something like that? I don't even know. But I mean, come on. Said he got a net worth of $600 million, right? Sometimes people make the world their playground and do some of the most god-awfulest things to stay relevant or to entertain themselves. And I think he's one of these dudes. One of my things about Puffy that kind of irked me about him is his personality. He got that. Listen, if you in jail, you know. If you ever been in jail or been in prison, you know. Puffy looks and acts like a predator to me. He has that look. When he talks to you and all that other stuff, he got his mouth open. He looking at you kind of stuff. He's an analyzer. He's an analyzer of people. He one of them people that in jail, they'll do something for you, a favor, but when you have to return it, and it might not be immediate, it will come back tenfold, and it'll put you in a position where you'll feel bad if you don't do it, even though you don't want to do it. He knows you don't want to do it, but he'll come with that you owe me mentality. This is who this dude comes off to me as. I don't know him, but I'm gonna tell you something. When I seen that 40-foot bed, that 50-foot bed in his backyard, when they was prepping for a party and all of that type of stuff, that's all I needed to see. I was like, this dude right here is over the top. Sex parties, all kind of crazy stuff. It makes no damn sense. Let me see if I can find something else up here, you know, to show you guys. Like some of these charges they have from him, right? It says, in or about March 2024. This is when his house just got recently raided, guys. Remember we was talking about that. During searches of Combs' residence in Miami, Florida, Los Angeles, California, law enforcement seized various freak-off supplies, including narcotics and more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant. Let me explain something to you. I don't know anybody that has 1,000 bottles of baby oil or lubricant in their house. And if they did, I would either say they was an old ass sex freak, or somebody that is a massage therapist that trains other people and is a supplier. It makes no sense. I mean, how heavy can your nutsack be that you got to drain it multiple times? Hell, I'm one and done and I'm good for 2 days, 3 days. Hell, a week, I'm old. I don't understand this whole situation. Then, like, it's a lot of stuff, gay allegations going on with this dude too. Think about it. This guy want to be the life of the party, and he got people there, and he doing crazy stuff. And all of this stuff that we're hearing right now, I think it's 10% of what's really out there. Now I'm going to get into this. I'm going to say this real quick, and we're going to get off here because I don't feel good. There are various rumors of him and other artists, right? There are people that run around. I think Gene Deal is one of the ones that's on YouTube that's talking about, I think he was one of Puffy's bodyguards or something. He's talking about all this stuff Puffy doing. Jaguar Wright that said stuff about Puffy. Let me tell you something about the feds. I was there. They watch the internet too. And I think a lot of these people that are talking about intricate stuff about Puffy are making themselves witnesses to take the stand. And speaking of witnesses, whether they want to or not. Because you said it on TV about them. And the feds will come to you. Hey, we need you to take the stand and talk about what you talked about. I don't know what you're talking about. But you said it on social media. So you gonna be proved a liar, or you gonna go up there? And this man face, now he the only one arrested. And trust me, he not the only one that's gonna go. Let me tell you about something about a human being. We're social beings. Nobody wants to be alone. Misery, love, company. I told you, Puffy come off like one of them people where he set you up. You know, whether it's socially social rejection or so, all these people that took part in these things then did stuff that he either got on camera or he know about, and other people probably had witnessed and ain't saying nothing. I think a lot of celebrities, you know what I'm saying, past and present, you know what I'm saying, kind of shook. When I say past and present, I'm not talking about dead. I'm saying past and present acquaintances or people that have frequent these parties. A lot of people's names going to be brought up, and this thing's going to be bigger than you think it is. You know what else I think? I'm trying not to sneeze. Justin Bieber. I was doing some research and looking at videos from the past with Justin Bieber, right? When he was younger. And Puffy supposedly did all this crazy stuff to him. Some of them suspect videos that are floating around on YouTube shorts and stuff with Justin Bieber in unprecarious positions and doing weird, look like he's doing weird stuff. You mark my words. This is the feds. Don't be surprised if Bieber's the star witness or one of the star witnesses. Puffy done did some unsavory stuff in his life, and he's sitting up there right now with all the fingers pointing at him. You think he's gonna go down by himself? If this thing goes to trial, which I don't think it will, because I think as more and more stuff gets exposed, he's gonna have to take a deal. If this goes to trial, you watch the names of the people that you never thought would be in that type of stuff. Names start coming up, or having to start going up there and take the stand and speak in their own defense, or speaking, you understand what I'm saying? He spent hundreds of thousands, probably millions of dollars on parties to entertain people with the wrong, motive for doing so. We'll see how many people come out and speak in his defense. This dude right here come off super freaky, probably the nastiest person in Hollywood or in pictures. But I don't think he's a good person. I remember making the band. What's that thing? Making the band when he had them kids on there and stuff like that. The way he was having them doing crazy stuff, and the show was more about him, and he was doing weird stuff. These are kids trying to find their way. Supposedly with this reality TV, you never know if it's real or not. But I thought it was distasteful. Thing with him, the way he was looking at Justin Bieber and stuff. If you go back and look at them old videos, Justin Bieber, a young kid, trying to act like he got swag and getting the hip hop. Justin Bieber was corny to us older folk, and Puffy was there. And for Puffy to be, I think Puffy did do some crazy stuff with that dude. And I don't know. He's making music about it. Telling you, the feds watch. They will put you in a position where they like, yo, this is your chance to speak. You better say something. We know he did something to you. What did he do? And as soon as you make that statement in any interrogation room, they got you. Now you got to take the stand, because they're going to be thorough in their investigation. For the feds come and get you, they're not like normal police where they just grab you and then try to put stuff together. The feds only come when they got enough evidence to say, we know you did this. You mark my words later on, ladies and gentlemen, this right here is going to have some names and allegations that'll be mind-blowing to us all. Now I'll leave it at that. This is a damn shame. This guy came up, made his money, made a lot of enemies along the way, and got a lot of people side-eyeing him for some of the stuff he did at parties, either to them or to women they brought, or just men, period. I mean, that's the thing. This is so buck wild. This thing includes men, not just women. The video of him fighting on Cassie. Come on, man. Come on. I mean, it's so much stuff out there. And then the fake apology video. I'm all fucked, man. I'm all fucked up. Come on. We'll see. I mean, I don't really deal with the celebrity gossip like that, but this was on my mind and heart just to think. I'm telling you, Justin Bieber, if he take the stand, because I really do believe that something happened, because if you look at the progression of his mental state, nah, you can't fool me. I'm Stock Market Steve with the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you didn't do nothing, then there's nothing to worry about. But I guarantee you, wherever Puff Daddy is at right now, with incarceration, his mind is going in circles. Because a lot of people, remember this guy got money. Other people got money. They did some unsavory stuff together. And I'm telling you, he ain't the only one that's out there doing this crazy stuff. And a lot of people you might see trying to hit for the hills once their name come up, or they just know that he has something on them that he can use for leverage. Of course, for him, it don't get no worse than it is now. So to save itself, you don't know what he'll say or what will come out. But we'll stay tuned. See you in the next video. Take care.